So hey besties, when mornings are going quick and I need to go ahead and make something to eat, my favorite thing to do is go ahead and make a BLT. Now come along with me and I'm going to show y'all how I make my quick and easy BLT. So first thing I do is go ahead and get me some aluminum foil and we're going to start working on our bread. Now you can use any kind of bread you have, but I had some leftover Hawaiian rolls, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now first thing you're going to do is prep your bread. I'm going to go ahead and cut my bread in half. I'm going to separate the top part from the bottom part, and then we're going to put it to the side. Now while you're preparing your bread, what you want to do is go ahead and cut your oven on 350 degrees and start preheating your oven, because we are going to put this bread in the oven and we're going to get it nice and toasty on both sides. So we want to make sure that our oven is nice and hot, because you do not want to stick your bread into a cold oven. It's just going to make the process longer of getting your bread toasted. Now that we got our bread cut, we got our tops and our bottoms separated, what you're going to do is go ahead and make you a nice garlic butter to put on top of your bread. And for your garlic butter, only thing you're going to do is get a pot or a pan, melt you a little bit of butter, add you some garlic. You can use fresh garlic or you can use powdered garlic, whichever one you have, and add you some parsley. Once everything is combined, go ahead and get you a brush and you're going to brush the bottom part of your bread. After you get the bottom part of your bread brushed, it's time to go ahead and brush the top part of your bread. You're going to flip it over and get the buns on the top, brush with some of that garlic butter. After everything is completely covered in that garlic butter that you made, it's time to go ahead and put that bread into a pan, and we're going to stick it in the oven, and you're going to leave it there until it's toasted to your liking. So if you like it extra toasty, just leave it in there a few minutes longer. Now while our bread is getting nice and toasty, we're going to go ahead and start cooking our bacon. I'm going to be using turkey bacon, but you can use whatever bacon that you like. I just prefer to use turkey bacon. I'm going to go ahead and get my turkey bacon in the pan and let that start cooking. I'm going to do about 6 pieces because I feel like 3 for each sandwich is good. So now while my turkey bacon is in the pan cooking, we're going to go ahead and start working on our veggies. Now for the veggies, we are going to be using lettuce, romaine lettuce, and then we are going to be using tomatoes. Now I did not have any of the bigger tomatoes. We only had cherry tomatoes, so we're going to go ahead and slice these up. If you have the bigger tomatoes, I definitely recommend using those. I absolutely love those, but we're just going to use what we got. So we went on ahead, cleaned off our lettuce, we're going to go ahead and cleaned off our tomatoes, and now we're going ahead and slice up our tomatoes so that we can get ready to prepare our sandwich, because by this point our bread is already nice and toasty. It came out of the oven. Our bacon is already done. Turkey bacon does not take a long time to cook. You give it about 2 or 3 minutes on each side and your bacon is done. We went on ahead and got our bread, and as you can see, it's nice and toasted. So now it's ready for us to add our veggies. Now for this part, you don't have to go in any particular order. You can lay it as you please. I'm just going to go in with my romaine lettuce first. I'm going to make sure that it's nice and flat, and I'm going to put 2 pieces of romaine lettuce on each bottoms of the bread. After I get my romaine lettuce on there, it's time to go ahead and add those tomatoes, and I'm going to make sure I just grab a couple of handfuls and put it on each side of the bread until I am completed with all of my tomatoes. After I add all of my tomatoes on top of my bread, it is time to go ahead and start to add our bacon. Now this part, you can do a little, you can do a lot, but I only did 6 pieces, so I'm going to put 3 pieces on this side, and I'm going to add 3 pieces on the other side. Once we got that complete, it is time to go ahead, take the top part of your rolls, add them to the bottom part, and your BLT sandwich is complete. You can go ahead and cut these in 4s and make them little sliders, or you can just go ahead and enjoy them like this. I promise you, these are so good and you will be wanting to make them again. And as always, if you are loving these videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you besties next time. Bye.